Man, this thing came out incredible. So I know it's been a minute since the last time you guys saw this car, but Jose had the car for a few weeks, and the weather, honestly, until today, it hasn't cooperated. It's been raining all week here in Florida. I've also been super busy at work. But anyways, let's get into it. So first of all, guys, I gotta give a huge shout out to my buddy Jose. He knocked it out of the park, man. I was hoping for 60-70% improvement. I think we got there, maybe a little bit more. The car's not perfect. I mean, it's still a 18-year-old car or whatever. But I am really picky with my cars. So I mean, to impress me, it really takes a lot, and I'm super impressed. So let's go through everything that's happened. All right. So first of all, I wasn't able to show you guys in video, but all this on this side, on the hood, on the other side, on the trunk. Maybe you guys did see, if you go back to the original video when I introduced the car, there was a big thing right here. So I had a paintless then guy come through, and man, he knocked it out of the park. This thing is dead straight. Like, no dings, nothing on the body at all. Perfect. So then obviously my buddy Jose did the, he wet sanded it. He wet sanded the whole car and then rebuffed it, okay? He actually, he waxed it too, although I am gonna do a ceramic coat at some point on this, but right now it's got a nice coat of wax, so I'm gonna leave it like that for now. Back here, if you guys remember, this wing was trashed, so I did have to get the wing painted. The upper part of the wing, you can still see the carbon through, okay, but we did have to go with a little bit of a darker tint on it. Kind of hard to see on this lighting, but you still see the carbon. It's just not as clear as if you look at it from the bottom. See what I'm saying? So this is a little darker for sure. Unfortunately, there was some like white marks on here, and when they just did just a clear, you can still see that. And then you guys know that I was gonna do a JDM rear, of course, and then that's my grandpa muffler right there. So this is an HKS turbo or super turbo muffler. I actually picked that up from Chris Gorberry, so thanks to him. It was trashed. It was from his JDM, the red car. So I had to get my buddy Tad to, he does dry ice cleaning, and he basically refurbished the whole thing, and then we had the can powder, ceramic coated with just a black, okay, to make it look cleaner. So I think that came out super nice. And then the other thing back here is, I don't know if you guys remember, but, or if you guys noticed, but the taillights on the car originally were tinted, and the tint was like a spray-on tint, and it was all cracked. So I tried to buff them, but that stuff wasn't coming off. So I was lucky, and I was able to score these locally through Facebook. All right, so nice. They're not brand new, but they look really good. Now moving on to the front, I also polished the headlights here, okay? We had the front bumper painted as well at the same time as the other stuff, okay? And then we took all the grills out, all the metal pieces out, and we had all that stuff powder coated. So all this stuff looks brand new. Got a new emblem. That looks brand new. There was guides missing. There was a bunch of stuff missing that I'll probably cover in a different video. I'm thinking I'm gonna make a different video to kind of go over everything that I've done to the car. So now all this stuff looks like trash. You know, this is, you can really tell how old this stuff is now, okay? Before, honestly, that stuff kind of blended in because the paint was just so trashed that now you see all this stuff, you know, really crappy. So luckily I've been able to pick up a lot of these things brand new. Okay, so these are the window trims. So I got those. Those were in stock. No big deal. This guy was more of a chore to find. I actually had to get this from Japan. So I found a seller on eBay that was able to get stock parts from Japan. So I got this. This to me seems like the rubber thing is not stuck. It's like loose over here. So I'm assuming that there's some kind of tape to attach that. I really didn't know. I thought that this was all one piece. But this one's, it's still a little soft, but anyways, I'm glad that I got it. So I got that. I got the big drip moldings. So this giant molding here. Okay, I got both of those. I was not able to get these. I guess that they don't sell these anymore. So I am going to do like a coating on those. So let me just show you. So with this stuff, okay, I did a test on the wiper caps, okay, and these were like the same white as that. So that's a huge difference. So I think I'm gonna pop these out and then just coat these. All right. The wipers are, one of them is not available. So I went ahead and I had my original wipers powder coated. So these are freshly powder coated, satin black. So those will be looking fresh, okay? I was able to get these guys. So I got these guys here. I was going to just do the coating on them, but since I was able to get them, these were not cheap, these were not expensive. So I got these brand new with the little clips and stuff like that. I also got these trims. So these are the upper window trims. So that's this guy here, because this guy has like a crack right there and it looks really shitty. I tried to do the coating on this, but it wouldn't stick. Maybe you can see right there where I stopped. See, like that's where I stopped. So it was a little bit of an improvement, but not much. So hopefully I can slide this guy out and change it. And I also got this guy. So hopefully I can get this guy out and change it as well. Okay, while we're up here, these are things that just could not be fixed. So this is the original vortex generator, that plastic piece that goes up here with the fins. This thing was loose, and I think from flapping around, it just hit it and pounded the paint and just trashed it. So Jose just did some touch up on it since we're gonna cover it, okay? And so I got a new vortex generator back here. This is the original one. I could have painted this, but honestly, since the other one was kind of cheap, so I just got that one. So we're gonna be throwing that on as well. I got a new heat hood insulator. So that way this will all be brand new. So let's get going swapping some of these parts.